everybody? Welcome back to the channel. For those of you who are new, I appreciate your subscriptions. I appreciate your comments, your feedback. I appreciate you popping in on the live streams. It makes me feel like I'm really connected to all of you, and it's been great so far. I've been getting a few new subscribers each day, it seems, so I'm very thankful for that. So thank you first and foremost. Phenomenal. So like I've told a few of you already, if you were in any of my live streams over the past few days, or even last night, especially last night since I gave more details about it then, I'm going to be doing glory stories, as I call them. I have a lot of funny, interesting, and wild stories from my life, whether it's a crazy incident that happened one day when I walked into a Walmart or a convenience store, or even some of the parties that I've been to. Well, not even some, like many of the parties that I've been to. I think this will really make for some entertaining content on the channel. I have to give a special shout out to a channel on YouTube called Phantom Vision. He does these tales from retail, these experiences he's had while working in retail that are absolutely outrageous. Some of them you wouldn't even believe. It's insane. And that's what gave me the inspiration for these videos. I think I've babbled on for long enough at this point. Without further ado, it's time for a glory story. So not too long after I had gotten out of high school, I made a bunch of new friends. A lot of us liked to drink, smoke pot, those types of things, which is fairly common for people that age. It's not everybody, but a large percentage of people just coming out of high school do end up experimenting with certain things. On one particular day, we decided to go throw a party in the woods. For no particular reason. We just felt like doing it. It sounded like fun. We had nothing else to do. In preparation for the party, we decided to build this thing. It almost looked like a person out of sticks and leaves and anything else we could find that we knew would ignite if we decided to light it on fire. We even poured a little gas on it to make sure that the fire stayed lit for a little bit longer. It's now nighttime, and there's about 12 of us, I would say. And we decided to light the fire. It looked like Burning Man, basically. That was the nickname we had for it. And I'm sure a lot of my friends will remember this because we spent like an hour getting that thing together, and we even took pictures next to it. I mean, it was stupid, but it was entertaining for us at the time. So now, being that we were acting a little reckless, we didn't take into consideration just how large the fire was going to end up getting based on how much wood we had added to it, how much kindling, everything, and just how close we were to a few people's backyards. I know what you're thinking. We started a forest fire. No, I hate to disappoint you if that's what you were hoping was coming, but that's not what we did. The fire was fairly tall, but it wasn't out of control. We had it under control. We were actually careful with that, even though we were pissed drunk. And it was just very visible from a good distance away because it was like pitch black out and you could see it through the trees. At this point, we were all fairly drunk, myself included. And that's when we heard a couple noises. I wasn't the first one to hear these noises. One of my other friends brought it to everybody's attention that they thought they were hearing something on the path behind us. Of course, nobody really cared. We were drunk and we were like, what are you talking about? We're in the woods. It's like, it could be anything. It could be a squirrel. It could be a deer. We didn't pay much attention to it. And we would soon find out that we probably should have. So a few more minutes pass, and that same friend of mine comes up to me and says, dude, I think there's some people coming. And I'm like, who? Because I'm drunk, I'm thinking, oh, more of our friends are showing up, and they're bringing more beer. No, that's definitely not what happened. I was definitely wrong about friends bringing more beer to that party. In this particular part of the story, things are a little blurry because I was inebriated, just like everybody else was. But I can just remember people starting to scatter in all directions. And I'm like, what exactly is going on? Why is everybody abandoning the party? What's going on? What am I missing? And that's when that same friend comes up to me and says, there's 3 people coming on the path and they have shotguns. A few really miraculous things then occurred. One of my friends picks up one of the 30 packs that we have that's still fairly full. We had already drank a few between the 12 or 15 of us, however many of us there were at this party. I tell him to just ditch the damn beer. If there are people coming with weapons, we should probably just get out of the woods. And he says, no.
We're not leaving the beer. You don't leave beer behind, just like your brothers in war.
This would be pretty funny afterwards, but at the time, I didn't know how to handle it because my drunk friend is putting beer before his own safety. Me and like 5 other people start heading for the trail, and we're looking behind us. We haven't started running yet until we hear the and who the fuck is out there? That's when we decided that we should probably get out of the woods. Now that same friend with the 30 pack is now running alongside of us, holding it like this. And I'm like, dude, just leave the beer. It's not that important. We will come back for it in the morning if need be. We can buy more beer. He just keeps running. He still has the beer in his hands, and he will not drop the beer. This is where the most astonishing part of the story occurs. My friend drops the 30 pack, and most of it comes spilling out of the box. There's like, I don't know, over 20 cans in there still. He looks behind him. He sees these 3 people walking towards us still because they have flashlights. He picks up all of the beers in about 4 seconds, puts them back in the box, and continues running. He stopped to pick up beer while people were coming for us with shotguns in the woods that we didn't know. We make it out of the woods, and so does the beer. All thanks to my friend and his heroics. Thanks for watching, everybody. Make sure you subscribe to the podcast. If you go to my channel, you can find the links for that and my Twitter and my Instagram right on the channel banner itself, and the links will be in the video description and the channel description itself. Thanks for watching, and remember, you are in the right place at the right time.